I know you don't have the benefit of seeing film, but what is your kind of first assessment of JT? Not his best outing.
Yeah, that's on me. That's my fault. It looked unprepared. That's my fault. I'll get it right this week. Yeah, we didn't play real well. When you play like that at quarterback on the road in a big game, you're not going to win. And I got to do a better job as a coach. It's not the kid's fault. I'll get it right.
What were you guys talking about on the sideline when you come off?
Coverage. They didn't do anything we didn't see on film. Looking at it from the ground. But they did a good job of mixing it up. And they confused him a little bit, I think. And he got hit a couple times, and that's tough as a young quarterback. Again, like I said, I got to do a better job. That's not on the kid. That's on his coach, and I'll get it right.
How was he feeling after that big hit when he came out of the game?
Obviously not real good. He came out of the game. So we'll get it assessed this week, see where he's at. He's alert, all that stuff. We'll see what it is.
What did you think of Matt's toughness and leadership after that touchdown? He came and tried to get the offense going.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he shows a lot of poise. Matt's a fiery guy. He's got an attitude and kind of a personality of not usual of a quarterback. He's very upbeat, very a rah-rah guy. So I think throwing him in there, I think he gave the offense a little juice. I think the guys were fired up for him, and obviously when he had a little success, I think the guys had even more got even more fired up to play with him and play for him. But we'll see where we're at this week and who's going to get to play.
Everyone talks about the way JT bounces back from everything. Is this going to be a really particularly tough test for him in that regard?
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. It hasn't been perfect all season, and he's come out and practiced his ass off, had a great attitude and all those things. So, obviously this one hurts. I think the kid's really tough. I'll give him that. And, he fights through a lot of things. And, I don't expect him to show up tomorrow with a bad attitude or Monday with a bad attitude. I expect him to show up the same way he always is. And hopefully he'll be able to play, and we'll see where it's at.
Now 7 games in, where do you draw confidence from that the offense can find a different level or get things going?
We're going to come back to home. I don't think it's a secret that we've struggled playing on the road. The Coliseum's been good to us. I think we got to get rolling with those guys. Got to get rolling at home. It's there. We have really good players. It's up to us as coaches to get it right. It's not the players' fault. We got to get it right as a staff, and we will.
What do you think about the tendency of JT on third down? More than half the time is going to Amon-Ra. It seems to be a little bit predictable.
Like I said, that's on me. There's some option routes there built on third down to try to get him, being able to go either way. I thought he missed a read, but that was on me. That's not on the kid. Put him in some tough situations, and then I'll get it right.
You might have been asked, what did you think of Fink while he was in there?
I thought he did a good job. Showed a lot of toughness. The kid's a warrior. The kid's a fighter. I've already explained to them. It's tough when you get named the backup. It's hard. It's hard to go out there and prepare every day as a starter, and he's done that all season. And I tell everybody in the room, it's very rare you get to go through a whole season with one quarterback, and you got to prepare. You never know when you're going to get an opportunity. And his opportunity happened to come tonight. And credit to the kid for being ready to go out there and execute plays.
Do you think defenses are starting to pick up on some tendencies of Daniels?
No, I don't. I just think we got to do a better job as a coaching staff and put him in a little better situations. I got to do a better job as his quarterback's coach of making sure he understands everything going into a game. And like I said, that's not on the kid, that's on me.
How hard is it for a quarterback, whether young or old, when the run game at times is non-existent?
We're in this as a team together. We're in it as a team. When we can't run the ball, we got to be able to throw it. And when we can't throw it, we got to be able to run it. That's part of being a football team. That's part of being a team. I think we got a lot to correct right now. I don't think you can blame it on one guy, one particular area. I think there's a lot to correct, and it starts in the quarterback room, and it starts with me first.